Hello kids, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing excellent. As we know that exams are overhead, so we have to perform this time much better than the last one. And this is your post midterm exam, and do your best, give your best. And this time I have brought revision of chapter 16. Okay, and the topic of chapter is means of travel. So before starting revision of the chapter, I would like to tell you some basic things which will make your chapter more easy to understand. So means of travel, it means that what are the means of traveling, means ki how do we travel actually. All the time we are not walking on the foot, because for short distance we are walking on the foot. But what about the long distances? Well, thing is that for long distance we are taking help of different vehicles like bus, tram, airplane, and taxi, train, railways, metro. So many vehicles are there, so many means are there, but it uh, depends on the distance where we want to go. Suppose if we want to go in about 10 to 15 kilometers distance we want to complete, so it is not like we will be hiring an aeroplane, we will be traveling by an aeroplane. It is totally ridiculous, fine. So for these such type of distances we can have two-wheeler, four-wheeler, so it depends on the distance, that what kind of distance or what kind of journey we are going to do. According to that we are taking the different kinds of vehicle, we are taking the help of different kinds of vehicle, fine. So there are different means of travel, that how do we complete our journey by taking help of these vehicles, fine. Traveling, define traveling. Actually, what is the meaning of traveling? What is traveling exactly in itself? What is the meaning of the word traveling? Actually, beta, the word traveling means that movement of people from one place to another place. Fine. Suppose I have traveled, I have started my traveling, my journey from Delhi to Kolkata. So definitely I will be shifting from Delhi to and reaching to Kolkata. So there is a huge distance. See, Delhi, I started from this point and reached to Kolkata. Fine. So I started my journey from here, and this is the distance. Okay. So this distance is covered by a means of transport, maybe by train, maybe by an airplane, but at least not by food. We cannot suppose to complete this journey, such a long journey, 1500 something kilometer about this journey, that is very next to impossible to complete on food. Why do we do? Why should we do? Because we have so many means of transport. So it is not like fine. So you see that this is all about traveling. The word traveling means that movement of people from one place to another place. Now this part we have done. Next is means of transport. Means what are the different means of transport? Means ki what are the different transport system we hire for our journey. So first of all, let's we talk about these means of transport. First is land transport, second is water transport, and third is air transport. So let me discuss one by one. The word land transport means that journey which we complete by on the surface, on the land surface, by land surface. Fine. Second is water transport. It means a journey which we complete through the waterways. Third is air transport. Air transport means ki a type of journey which we complete by airways, by the medium of airways. But now you see that these three different types of means of transport, what? Land transport, water transport, and air transport, they have their own kind of vehicles to run on it. First, land transport is These are examples what I am writing on the board. This is bus, taxi, scooter, and four-wheeler, etc. Okay. Waterways are on water surface. Which vehicles can run? It is ship, cargo, raft, etc. Okay. Now airways are aeroplane, rocket, air balloon. Fine. So these are some different means of transport. But one more thing is that if we think that these examples of land transport, what are bus, taxi, scooter, four-wheeler, these. If we suppose these examples to run on water, is it possible? Is it possible to run these vehicles on water surface or run these vehicles on airways? Is it possible? No, it is completely impossible. If we suppose to run these ship, cargo, raft, boat on land surface, is it possible? Or to run these on air surface, is it possible? It is completely impossible. One more, third and the last one. These are airplane, rocket, air balloon. These, if we suppose these means of transport to run on water surface or to run on land surface, is it possible? No, it is completely impossible. So beta, according to the nature of these means of transport, these vehicles has been designed. These can fly, these can sail, and these can run. Okay, these can fly, it will fly. These can sail. Okay, तैरेंगी, it will sail, it will be sailing. And third one is it will run. Okay, so now you have got a difference between these three means of transport. Air transport, the vehicles will fly in the air. Second is water, the vehicles, the system will be sailing on the water surface. And this one, the third one is land. These vehicles, it will run on the land surface. So these cannot be interchanged with each other. These are the key points which you have to keep in your mind very well, because these things are very well explained in the last video also. And as I have stressed many times on these things, that anything can be asked from your book. Don't stay dependent on the backside question answers or the book exercise which is printed. Any question can be asked. For a multiple choice type question, these type of questions are quite obvious to be asked. So be prepared for such a kind of differentiative questions. Fine. So first of all, you write this pattern in your notebook. Now let's start book related worksheet like what we have done in the last chapter. Fine. So first you write heading worksheet. Okay. So the first one is dash means movement from one place to another place. See, at the beginning of this chapter, at the time of revision, just I have told you that what do we call the movement from one place to another place. The topic which we are reading today is all about the traveling, how to travel. Then the answer is traveling. Yes, the answer is traveling means that movement from one place to another place. Now second number is to travel short distance, we go on. Yes, what I said in the beginning of the chapter, that for short distances we are not hiring bus, tram, taxi, two-wheeler or an airplane. For the very nearest distance we are walking on the foot. Fine. And that is good even, like so for short distances we can also take cycle or two-wheelers or scooty, but this is like the physical work that we should do. For those very short distances we should not take help of these vehicles, we should walk. So to travel short distances we go on foot. Fine. Third is dash runs on railway track. Okay, dash runs on railway track. What runs on railway track? Railway track means ki these kind of single lines. Yes, these kind of iron lines, and these are connected like this. Fine. There are some stones spread here, dispersed here and there. Fine. So these are called railway tracks. This is called railway tracks. So what runs on the railway tracks? Obviously, no ship or no cargo or no boat will be sailing on the railway track, as far as I know, and you also know, because railway tracks are designed for trains only. Fine. So what runs on railway tracks? Trains runs on railway tracks. Yes. Because I have never seen any raft, any airplane walking on the railway tracks. Yes. Fourth is submarine is a dash craft. Yes. What is submarine? Submarine is a kind of waterways which goes deep inside the sea level. Fine. And the submarine is a dash craft. What craft it is? It is related to water surface, traveling on the water surface, inside the water surface, water level. So it is a water craft. Fine. First of all, you write in your notebook. And next one is dash transport is the fastest means of transport. Yes, which transport is one of the fastest means of transport? It is an air transport, because you know that as far as I know that if we complete the journey from Delhi to Kolkata by train, it is near about 1600 km by train, the fastest train. Near about 1600. Yes, so it takes minimum 17 to 18 hours. Fine. But if we complete the same journey by an airplane, so it's completing within 2 hours. So which one is the fastest? Traveling by train consuming 17 to 18 hours, or traveling by airplane consuming 2 hours? Which one is the fastest? It is the airplane. The airways is the means of transport which is saving our time. Yes, it is a bit expensive, but time saving is more important. So which is the fastest means of transport? It is an air transport, because I am saving my time. I am traveling in such a way. Next is dash airplane travels within the country. Yes. See, within the country, inter-country airplanes which travels inside the country, that own particular country, that airplanes is named domestic. Domestic airplanes travels inside the boundaries of the countries, that particular countries only. Fine. Second is dash airplane travels outside of travel to different countries. Yes, which airplane travels to different countries? It is international. Yes, international airplane is that which travels to different one country to another country. So in the like in last video, when I started this chapter's first video, in that video I have already explained that there are two types of airplanes. First is domestic and second is international airplane. So domestic airplanes means that those airplanes which is traveling inside the boundaries of the country, one state to another state. Fine. But the international airplanes mean ki those airplanes which is traveling for one country to another country. So this is international airplane. Next is when we walk on the road, there are some you must have seen the traffic light, and the traffic light has a traffic light has three different lights. Fine. And what are these? I am going to tell you. Dash light means stop. Which color of light speaks to you to stop on the road in traffic? It is red light. Yes, one by one I will tell you about remaining two lights. First of all, you write in the notebook. Now, second light of traffic light, that is dash light means caution. This, which light speaks to you to be cautious? It is amber. It is light yellow colored light. This is called amber color. Last one is dash light means go, means to go. It is which light? This is green light. Fine. Green light speaks to you that you can move now, you can run your vehicle in the traffic when it is okay to run. We should walk. We should walk on the dash side of the road. Yes, actually it is for our safety purpose that on which side of the road we should walk. We should walk on the left side of the road. Okay, this is for our safety purpose. Next is we should cross the road at dash crossing. Yes, at which crossing we should cross the road, because it is not like that crossing the road like anything, like running and without looking ahead or the back. There are some rules which we have to follow, but we should cross the road at zebra crossing. Fine, this is designed for our safety purpose, that here only we should cross the road. So this you first write in your notebook. Before ending this chapter, I want to get you back to safety rules while walking on the road. See, some safety rules has been designed for we people only, to how to be careful while walking on the road, how to be careful while crossing the road, because it is more very much important. If we are not careful before crossing the road and while walking on the road, we may caught under any accident. Yes, so there are some safety rules which we should follow. If we are running any vehicle, that time we have to be very careful, because it is very responsible task. You must have seen that traffic signals, there are 3 different colors. First is red. Red means to stop. When this red light is on the road, then after looking on this red signal, we should stop our vehicle. It is not like that when red light is on, we are running our vehicle like anything. It may cause accident. So amber, it is light yellowish. It is light yellowish in color. When yellow light is on, then we should be cautious. Cautious, or we can wait. It means that very soon we are about to run our vehicle, but we have to keep patience, keep waiting in the queue. Third is green colored light. When it is on, then it means tata bye bye. We can run our vehicle. Fine. So this is all about these traffic signals. You are small kids, when you are going with your parents on the road while inside any vehicle, sitting on any two-wheeler or sitting inside any four-wheeler, please take care of these 3 lines. You must know how these 3 lines works and how should we follow rules of these 3 lines. Okay, and apart from these, we should not cross the road like anything on the middle of the road. We should walk on the left side of the road, or we should cross on the zebra crossing. We should not play on the road, we should not run on the road, and this is very dangerous. These things, if these things are followed properly, if these things are properly followed, then the rate of accident can be minimized very fastly. So I hope that you have understood the chapter. I have completed revision of the chapter, and still if you have any question, you can drop your question in the comment box. You can ask me. I am there to help you. So once again, I will be back with one more new chapter with good revision. Until then, have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.